Hey everyone, how you guys doing? So today I'm back for another redstone video. Today I'm going to show you a lava farm. So the farm is based on new 1.17 mechanic. If you have a lava source on top of a block, a pointed dripstone below, and then a cauldron at the bottom, there's a chance that the cauldron will be filled up by the drips of lava. So then you can use a bucket, take out the lava and place it somewhere else. Then a cauldron has a chance to be filled up later again. So on average it takes 19 minutes to fill up a cauldron. And this is based on the random ticks, so if you increase this, you get much higher chance it would fill up. It should only be a matter of seconds now. There we go. All the cauldrons are filled. So since it's based on the random ticks, it will also require a player to be nearby. So you can't just build this in a spawn chunk sleeve and hope it will fill up over time. You always need a player. Unfortunately, it's not possible to take out lava, water, or even powder snow using a dispenser. So you would only dispense the bucket into the lava cauldron, it would get destroyed in this case. I really think Mojang should add this feature that, a dispenser would be able to take out the contents out of a cauldron. I think would just make sense. They would be able to do that. Anyway, until we get this dispenser feature, we need a player to take out the lava out of the cauldrons. Okay, so let's check out the farm over here. You got 288 cauldrons that are placed very space efficiently, but will be all pushed in front of the player. So the idea is that we push all the cauldrons around and they will eventually pass the player that stands here and is getting supplied with new buckets by a dispenser here on the side. You can basically put in empty buckets in here, and you just need to hold down right mouse click while the cauldrons are pushed past the player. So the idea of this farm design in particular, it's that it's something you build in your base, and I would fill up with lava while you do something else, and then you harvest it sporadically. So it's not something you would AFK the whole night. You only come here, harvest all the cauldrons, and then do something else afterwards. Alright, so you would get in here. There's a button on top of the soul sand you could push, and then the cauldrons are pushed in front of the player. So I got a bot here that will empty cauldrons for us, and this is the whole piston setup that rotates the cauldrons around. So in total it will take 24 cycles until every cauldron has been pushed in front of the player. Here on the side you can see there are buckets that are getting dispensed. So either the player picks them up or they would drop down into a hopper and get fed back into the system here. Okay, so this takes about 2 minutes until all the cauldrons are emptied, and then it would shut automatically off again. So there's a little counter here on the side. Just have a couple binary counters, and this counts to 3 until you got 24 cycles, and it will automatically shut off the bucket dispenser and the piston pushing system. So the lava buckets in this case are collected by the hoppers, and since shulker boxes are finally renewable and can be farmed, I have no issues adding shulker box fillers to my farms anymore. So here we got a shulker box filler, and you can take out build shulker boxes with lava buckets after you're done. Okay, so we're almost finished. Some of the cauldrons are already filling up again. So about 10 more times, and then this farm is finished. And there we go, the last batch is being pushed in. And now, the whole contraption just stops. Alright, so what I think this farm does pretty well is that it's quite space efficient with this cauldron and piston setup, and it's not too complicated to build. So if you take a look at the redstone, I think most people should be able to recreate this. Definitely a lot more complicated farms than this. Yeah, that's basically the whole redstone. Yeah, it's not too hard. Okay, but now let's answer the most important question, because I'm quite sure some people are already anxious or already commented, why do we need a lava farm? Can't we just go to the nether and bucket there? Well, you sure can also do that. So it's just an alternative. Nobody forces you to use this type of farm. If you want to go to the nether and get it there, just do that instead. But I think it's nice to have a farm like this because you don't need to search for a new spot in the nether all the time. You can have it right in your overworld base. And I think it's just nice to have a build like this. Nobody forces you to use it. And what do you need lava for? Well, you can use it as a fuel in a furnace. If you harvest the whole farm, once every cauldron is filled up, you get enough fuel to smelt 28,000 items, which is quite decent. Sometimes you also need lava for build projects, and you can even use the lava buckets in order to farm obsidian. So this is something I showed a couple of weeks ago as a simple dispenser setup, where a player would mine obsidian blocks, and then lava is dispensed again, so you can continuously farm obsidian this way. We would use the first farm, put all the lava buckets into the system, and then mine a little bit of obsidian while you're AFK. Of course, some people will already comment again, why don't you just mine the obsidian pillars in the end? Well, you can't really AFK those that nicely. You need to reposition every 2 to 4 minutes. This you could technically AFK for hours here, so this would be the advantage. And of course, to mention it all, you can also regenerate the 5x5 obsidian platform in the end dimension. Some people might not have access to this, and this might be a nice alternative. Then one more comment on the farm itself. I actually had to slow it down so it would work reliably without a clicking script. So the piston layout I was trying to use in the beginning was actually twice as fast. I can also quickly show that. Let's just turn it on. So it's actually significantly faster in terms of just pushing the cauldrons around. But if you would try to AFK this without a clicking script, the lava cauldrons sometimes pass by so quickly that you wouldn't take out the lava. So sometimes you just get the right cycle and it does work, but sometimes it just doesn't. It is quite unfortunate. That's why I had to slow down the whole setup. In case you use a fast clicking script, I also can show that real quick. Then of course it would work. So there we go. But at the moment the farm is not really adjusted to handle the speed. So we would need to speed up the empty bucket dispensing and the whole storage system for the lava. So it's just a side note. So this farm is really designed for just normal vanilla use without any clicking scripts. There's also a way to get around this issue with the faster cauldron pushing speed. So if you zero-tick push some of the cauldrons, you could get around this issue. But then the whole farm gets a bit more complicated. And I really like the simplicity of this design, so that's why I decided to publish this one instead. I might make a more complicated farm later that would be almost twice as fast. But we have to see about that. But yeah, that's it for today. Thanks guys for watching. In case you want to check the farm out, you can find a world download in the video description. That's it for today. See you next time. Bye bye.